What if I told you that everything you've been afraid of, every mistake, every embarrassing moment, every judgment from others, isn't holding you back? It's actually pushing you toward freedom. What if I told you that the moment you stop caring about what people think, you unlock a power you didn't even know existed? Welcome to Mind Snack, the place where your mind gets fed, your soul awakens, and your life begins to transform. Before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing content that will shift the way you think, act, and live. You are not your past. You are not the mistakes you've made. You are not what other people think of you. And yet, most people spend their entire lives trapped in these illusions, replaying old stories and giving power to opinions that aren't even real. Here's the truth. Your imagination is God. Your state of consciousness shapes your reality. What you assume to be true about yourself, consciously or unconsciously, creates the world around you. If you assume fear, embarrassment, or self-doubt, your life will reflect that. If you assume freedom, confidence, and fearlessness, the world must obey. The first step is simple. Choose the version of yourself that is free. Imagine it, feel it, embody it. This version of you speaks without fear, creates without hesitation, and moves through life without being weighed down by judgment. Close your eyes and feel what it's like to live from that state. Let it fill your body, your mind, your energy. Next, act as that person. Send that message. Speak your truth. Take the risk you've been avoiding. The more you act from your assumed identity, the stronger it becomes. You are no longer performing. You are expressing your true self. You are living from your state of freedom. Then, observe reality responding. Opportunities shift toward you. People respond differently. Your life begins to reflect the person you've chosen to be, not the person you were. This is how manifestation works. This is how spiritual freedom is created. Every time you feel fear, embarrassment, or discomfort, see it as a sign that you are growing. These moments are not obstacles. They are signals that your old identity is dissolving and your true self is emerging. The more you step into these uncomfortable moments willingly, the faster your transformation accelerates. Remember, the past has no power unless you feed it. Judgment has no power unless you give it meaning. Embarrassment has no power unless you let it control you. When you live fully from your chosen state of freedom, the world aligns to that state automatically. You are not waiting to become free. You are free now. Act like it. Speak like it. Live like it. And the universe will reflect back a life that matches your boldness, your confidence, and your unshakable state of mind. Freedom is not something you find. It is something you embody. Every choice, every action, every thought can either reinforce your cage or dissolve it. Choose wisely. Choose freedom. Choose you. Most people live their entire lives trying to control how others see them. They edit themselves, shrink themselves, hide parts of themselves, all to fit into someone else's imagined story. But here's the spiritual truth. Other people's opinions are not reality. They are reflections of their own minds, not yours. When you fully grasp this, something extraordinary happens. You stop giving energy to their judgments. You stop performing for approval. And in that space, your true self begins to emerge bold, unapologetic, and unstoppable. Freedom is not about escaping responsibility. It is about mastering your inner world. It is about choosing your own state of mind and refusing to let external circumstances dictate it. You can be calm in chaos. You can be confident in criticism. You can laugh at embarrassment. Because when your inner state is unshakable, nothing outside you can touch it. This mastery doesn't come overnight. It comes one choice at a time, one moment at a time. Every time you face fear and act anyway, every time you speak your truth even when it feels risky, every time you embrace your full self without apology, you strengthen the foundation of your freedom. The world will try to challenge you. Old patterns will rise. Memories you thought were gone may surface. People may react in ways that try to pull you back into fear. But these are not obstacles, they are mirrors. They are proof of how powerful your transformation is becoming. The more the world pushes, the more it shows that your new state is real and growing. Imagine living without the weight of needing approval. Imagine taking action purely because it feels aligned with your soul. Imagine creating, speaking, and moving through the world without fear, knowing that your worth is intrinsic, not conditional. That is the life that emerges when you stop feeding your old self and start consciously living as the person you choose to be. You are a creator. You are an energy field. You are a force. And every thought you assume, every feeling you cultivate, every identity you embody sends ripples into your reality. What you imagine deeply, consistently, and with feeling is what becomes your world. So stop imagining yourself small. Stop imagining fear as real. Stop imagining limitation as permanent. Begin to imagine yourself as limitless, as free, as unstoppable. Step into that feeling, act from it, and watch life mirror it back to you. This is not wishful thinking. This is spiritual law. This is the science of consciousness applied to your own life. The person who no longer fears embarrassment, judgment, or the past is the person who holds the key to creating any life they desire. And here's the most powerful part. Once you fully step into this identity, you begin to naturally draw situations, opportunities, and people that match your state. You no longer chase. You no longer try. You no longer wait. You simply are, and reality aligns. You are already free. You are already enough. The only thing left is to embody it, to act like it, to move like it, to breathe like it. Every time you do, you accelerate your awakening, deepen your freedom, and live the life your imagination has always been preparing you for. There is one truth few people realize. You are not just living life, you are creating it. Every thought you hold, every feeling you dwell in, every identity you assume shapes the world around you. This is not metaphor. It is reality. The universe is not outside of you. It is a mirror of your consciousness, responding to the state you occupy. Most people give their power away without realizing it. They hand it to the past, to mistakes, to shame, to other people. But you don't have to. You can reclaim it. Every time you step into freedom, every time you choose courage over fear, every time you refuse to let embarrassment control you, you are claiming your divinity. You are stepping into the truth that you are not small, you are not limited, and nothing outside of you can define your worth. You are a creator, you are a force of life, you are the energy that shapes reality. And when you fully realize this, the world begins to obey. Doors open, opportunities appear, people are drawn to your energy. Situations unfold as if the universe itself is bending to your will. This is not luck, this is law. This is consciousness in action. Freedom is not something you wait for. It is not something you seek outside yourself. It is a state you embody. It is a state you assume, moment by moment, breath by breath. And every choice you make, every act of courage, every expression of authenticity strengthens this freedom until it becomes who you are naturally. Imagine for a moment that there is no fear, no embarrassment, no judgment, no past. No limitation. You move through the world fully awake, fully alive, fully yourself. Every thought is yours to command. Every moment is yours to shape. Every action flows naturally from your inner power. This is the life you were born to live. This is the version of yourself waiting beyond the chains. And now, the final truth. Nothing outside of you can stop you from becoming who you are. Not people, not circumstances, not your past. Only you can decide to shrink. Only you can decide to obey fear. And only you can decide to step fully into your power. The moment you do, you become unstoppable, limitless, free. You become the architect of your life. You become the master of your reality. So now claim it. Step into it. Feel it in your bones. Know that you are already that person. Walk, speak, act, and think as if you are free, as if you are unstoppable, as if you are limitless. Every moment you do, the universe bends to reflect that identity back to you. Every action becomes a proof of your awakening. Every day becomes a declaration of your freedom. This is your power. This is your truth. This is your life fully, unapologetically, gloriously yours. Nothing can take it away. Nothing can diminish it. Nothing can stop you. You are awake. You are alive. You are free. And from this moment on, you will never live the same way again.